Guys, welcome to my channel. It's Jade here and I hope you all are doing very well. Today's video is going to be another restaurant review, and the restaurant we're going to be reviewing today is called Maple Lagos. This restaurant is situated somewhere around Lekki and I'm going to be going into the review in just a second. If you guys are already enjoying this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, do not forget to turn on the post notification icon. It's a little gray bell. It's important for you guys to click on that icon so that you can be notified whenever I share a new video. As usual, the review is going to be based on ambience, service, price, and of course the taste. If you guys want more information about how I do my scoring based on all the parameters I just mentioned, then check my description box. I have detailed out how I actually do this scoring so that you guys will not be confused. Alright, so let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about the ambience. You guys, see, when I was just, trying to write up my notes for this video, I was just remembering the experience. I was just checking my phone. I was like, you know what? Let me even just remind myself of everything and just let me even just relive the experience. And guys, I have to tell you, before I give you the final scoring, this is going to be one of the best reviews I've done in a long time. Okay, so let's get into the ambience. First of all, you guys, this place is beautiful. See, I don't know if it's my personal aesthetic that is, the cause for all of this, because if you look at my environment, you can see I like whites, I like nudes, gold and all those kind of things. And that is exactly what this place looks like. It has all the nudes, it has all the golds, it has all the blush colored things, and oh my god, it's like my interior decor dream. It is absolutely stunning. I think it's so beautiful. However, and there's always a however, this place is too small. You guys, they have one toilet, and I feel like in a restaurant in Lagos you need more than one toilet. And I'm not talking about one toilet per female and male, as in one toilet, both male and female, all of you are gonna use the same toilets. I do not think that's ideal. So because of that, I'm going to be giving them a 9 over 10. Normally they will have gotten a 10 over 10 because of how much I love the theme and all of that, but because of that one thing of it being too small and the whole toilet thing, I'm going to have to take out 1 mark. So they're going to be getting a 9 over 10 for the ambience. Okay, so let's get into the service. You guys, the service honestly I think was really good. They had some high chairs which are kind of difficult to settle into, especially if you're short like me. And one of the waitresses actually offered to like push me in. It was so fun. I'm sure you guys are going to be like, what's wrong with this woman? See, let me tell you something. I just like when people go the extra mile to make their customers happy. And for me, putting me in a chair and actually pushing me into the table to sit down comfortably, I consider that as going above and beyond. For some of you that are seasoned enjoyment ministers, you can say, that's normal. It's not normal to me. So I really enjoyed that about them. The food came by on time. There was no dilly-dallying. And mind you, this place was packed. There were a lot of people. It was, I think, a Sunday. And Sunday in Nigeria, well, in Lagos, people love to go to restaurants on Sundays. So like it was packed. There were a lot of people, but we got attended to on time and the food came out right on time. So because of that, they're going to be getting a 20 over 20 for service. Honestly, I cannot really identify something that I feel that they did not do well enough there. So I think they're going to be getting that. Now, let's get to the price, you guys. This place is affordable. It's affordable. It's affordable and the portions of the food make sense, you guys. So Chris and I ordered 3 dishes. We ordered 1 main dish individually, but we wanted a starter and they didn't really have a starter menu. That's actually a downside, but unfortunately I don't really have a parameter for what somebody's menu selection is like. But basically their menu is not that elaborate, so we ordered chicken wings and fries as a starter because me and Chris generally like to order starters. So the chicken wings were really good. See, I've not even gotten to the taste. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me still stay in the price. But really, like, everything was decently priced. Let me just open up like the receipt, and I think I'm going to put a picture for it by the side for you guys to see. So it's called a Smith Caribbean jerk, I believe. That was 7,500 naira. You guys, this was a main meal. There are restaurants, namely Gusto. I'm going to call the restaurants I remember that are like that, where their starters are 8k. These guys have a full meal that is 7,500, and I think that's just really, really good. And then Chris got a beef lasagna, which was 9,000. I got spaghetti bolognese, which is 8,500. Now, granted, our meals were not particularly, complicated. Like, our meals are actually very, very basic. We didn't order some kind rib eye or steak, whatever. But still, I think I really, really enjoy going to a place and being able to buy decently priced food, and this was really, really decent to me, because there are places where they definitely charge more than this for a meal. Then the last thing that we got were just, I think Chris got something called freshly pressed, I say something called Chris got freshly pressed orange juice, I believe, and I got water infusion. Now this water infusion cost 2,500. Is the one thing that I'm not too sure is particularly worth it, but it was a full jar, and all the fruits that it had inside it was such a wide variety that honestly I do not mind the price. Altogether, Chris and I spent a total of 34,425 naira, which I think is very, very decent for a date for two people. Mind you, not everybody gets a starter, so if you actually want to go out on a date with somebody, you can spend less than that. So honestly, I really, really think the price was so good. So they are getting a 20/20 again. I already told you before. Yeah, I love it. I loved it. I have a reel on this, like a reel about it on my Instagram page. You guys can follow me. Honestly, I was just too excited about it. Like, if you see my face, you know that she's happy. Anyway, so finally, let's talk about the taste. I'm going to take each meal one after the other and dissect them. So for the first one, which was the starter, you guys, I don't know what they put in that chicken, but it was fantastic. See, I've had many chicken wings, right? And I'm not saying this is the best, but it was one of the best. Like, I really enjoyed this. The fries too were properly seasoned. It's not the type of fries that the salt will be in the north while the thing will be in the east. Like, it was properly merged and, salted. So I really, really enjoyed that. And they had some dips as well. I think there was something other than ketchup, if I'm correct. I don't know, let me just confirm, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think there was another dip. It wasn't even ketchup, it was one funny dip, I don't know, but the dip was nice, guys. It was so good. Then my spaghetti bolognese, actually let me first talk about Chris's one, because I just had a bite out of it. Obviously I'm not going to finish his whole food, but his lasagna was really, really good, you guys. It was really nice. If you're a lasagna person, you will definitely enjoy this. Now, the spaghetti bolognese for me was just the top of the charts, because I've had spaghetti bolognese like I said earlier, this is not a complicated meal, right? So it's not like it's something that is so special that, how, like, you're not expecting something so different, but there was something they did to this spaghetti that it was nice. Yeah. It was really, really nice. The flavor is unlike anything I've ever tasted before. Like, that's the truth. And I've been to a lot of restaurants, guys. I've never tasted spaghetti bolognese that tastes like this. I don't know what spin they put on it, the spices, and I think, like, if you look at the image, you will see that there are like some little seeds or something on it. I don't even know what they put, but you guys, that meal was fantastic. And then each meal came with bread. Well, I didn't want to call them bread sticks. I'll call them bread chunks or bread bricks, because that bread, it was like garlic bread of sorts. It was very filling. Like, you're not going to have a situation whereby you've eaten your food and you're feeling hungry after. Like, this bread, garlic bread was really nice. I don't know if it's a genge bread they use because it was actually not like your typical brioche or like your baguette sliced or those kind of things. Like, it was like chunks of bread. So it was really, really good, guys. Like, I enjoyed that. Chris's meal came with that, my meal came with that, so it was so filling. I really, really enjoyed that about. So for the taste, I'm giving them a 50/50, you guys. I don't have any complaints. So like, if you came to this video expecting me to come out with like what I think is wrong with it, see, there was nothing wrong. There was nothing wrong with the food. It was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And overall, I'm going to be giving them a 9.9/10. See, let me tell you something here. Yes, I know I have mentioned things where they can improve, like the space or whatever, but as far as restaurants go, this is a good choice. I highly, 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 highly recommend that you go to Maple. The only thing is that if you are like a large group of people, if you want to do a party there, it's probably not going to be the best space for you. And also, if you're trying to have like a private dinner where you're talking to somebody one-on-one, you're not going to enjoy that, because the sitting by the side, we stayed in the middle. The sitting by the side, it's as if you're practically sitting down next to the next people beside you, because you can actually, in fact, that's where me and Chris first of all sat down, and I was hearing all the conversation of the other person. So that's why we moved to the middle. So because of that space, that's the only thing. And it's not enough for me to say that you should not go to that restaurant, because for me, like I've told you guys times without number, the taste is the priority. The taste is the priority. So I really, really do recommend them. You should check them out if you haven't checked them out. I think they're somewhere in Lekki Phase 1. If I'm not guessing that correctly, I will put the address in the description bar or somewhere along this video so that you guys can see and visit the place if you want to. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on my social if you want to hear from me more regularly. I actually intend to be doing videos like this weekly now, every Sunday. I'm really, really hoping I'm going to be able to stick to that schedule, because obviously going to restaurants is not cheap, but I'm really hoping that I can do that. So guys, please subscribe. Please put on the notification bell so that you can know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.